like a Hellcat.
Hello, my fellow Americans. Hello. Well, just an hour ago, the House of Representatives, the House of Representatives passed the stimulus bill, the COVID stimulus relief package. So what does this mean? Okay, so I'm going to run down a few points to you guys, but before I do that, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button in the bottom right there, right hand corner, and get the notification bell. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I can uploaded a video. Alright, and also smash that button, guys and girls. Alright, so what does this mean? So what this means is that your unemployment gets extended. It was supposed to phase out next week. Now it'll phase out on September, I think September the 6th. It runs all the way up to Labor Day. So you'll start getting, you still get your $300 a month, a week, plus what you're getting from the state. All right, so that has extended. There's also the poor. Poor has also extended from 86 weeks. It was 86. Now it's to 79 weeks. So if you were getting poor, now you will get poor again. So that's up to another 79 weeks. So that's all the way up to. That's all the way up to. Not 71. Yeah, I think so. That's all the way up to September. It said 79 weeks, but 79 weeks, that's too long. It's only 52 weeks in a year. The person who wrote that was wrong. So disregard that. So up to September. Okay. So you got unemployment up to September the 6th. All right. You have poor up to September. You have your with unemployment, you get a waiver of, you don't have to pay anything but from $10,000 to $200. So that you're good with that. Now what I want to say with this, you people with unemployment, I know you guys want to get your unemployment, you want to get your full unemployment, but you got to remember that unemployment, when you get your unemployment, you have two choices at the beginning. Either you get it taxed or you don't get it taxed. If you don't get it taxed, you got to remember that when you do file for your income tax, that money that tax that you did not pay on your unemployment, you would have to give it back. I mean, you have to pay it. All right. So if you get $8,000 in unemployment, you gotta figure the taxes out of that state and local, and you will have to pay that back. So what I suggest that when you get your unemployment, let them take out the taxes, so you don't have to worry about it at the end of the year. And when you do unemployment, you can, they take that money away from you, so you can get something back also. So that's how unemployment is gonna go. So the unemployment has extended until Labor Day, so that's good. Housing is also extended. The moratorium for housing is extended all the way up to, I think it's up to December. You don't have to worry about December to make a payment. There's also stuff for landlords. Landlords, you can also apply for you to receive money from the government, so that you don't get looped out you don't get left out. Also, that your tenant can't pay you, but you need your money too. You got to think about that, guys. That as a business owner, as an owner, you have to get paid too. You can't. You understand that there's a pandemic and a person can be forced out too, but the owner of that building or the owner of the house has to get that money. So how is that person going to make some money? So there's also a landlord assistance program on top of that, which was before. If you guys didn't know, there is one. The stimulus check. Okay, everyone is going to get a stimulus check. Age at this moment is not the point here. Before, if your child, in the first two stimulus, was the child who was up to 17 years old, actually 16 actually, will receive the $1,200 and the $600 if no one put them on as a dependent. But now, let's say your son or your daughter is 17 or 18 years old, and they're living with you, you can put them on there and you will get the stimulus for that person or any dependent that you have with you. So now it's not the age thing. So college kids will get the thing, and your 18-year-old will get the thing. The thing about it, if I'm not mistaken, which I know is true, it could be true. If I'm not mistaken, if your child did not receive the first two stimulus checks, whether she's 18, 19 years old, and applies and files for income tax, even if they made $1, they got a W-2 form, even if they made $1, or they don't make anything at all, they can always file right? And that money that they didn't receive last year, the $1,200 and the $600, will be given to them retroactive. So they'll receive that check and they'll receive this check for $1,400. Okay, so you got $1,400 for all dependents. Okay, you also have the $3,600 child tax credit. What does that mean? That means that at the end of the year, at the end of 2021, you can file at 2022. You file for 2021, then you can get that credit for each child up to $3,600. But what they're going to do is they're going to give you two options. Starting in June, or July, I think it's July or June, they're going to ask you, do you want it to be given to you in a monthly installment of whatever it is, right? No, it's $300 from the age of 0 to 6, and then $250 or $200 from the ages of 6 to 17, if I'm not mistaken. You can have that given to you monthly, or you can wait till the end of the year when you file your income taxes, and they'll give it to you then. That's where your $3,600 is going to come from. So once that's done in December, once that finishes in December, the president wants to make that permanent. That's your tax credit, guys. Something that Trump didn't want to give you, something that the Republicans didn't want to give you. They want to give you a credit so that every month you get something. Instead of waiting for it at the end of the year, you get it monthly. It's not a bad thing because that will help out people. That will help the economy out. I know there's a lot of people out there who's going to take the money and they're going to save it. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But be wise and spend your money wisely. So now you know. You have unemployment. You have the housing assistance. You have the poor. You have the monetary assistance, which is there's sometimes that if you don't qualify for, I'm gonna put it right here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right there. You see it? Read it. Because I'm doing something else. So that gives you an extra $100 on top of the unemployment. So you have all these things going for you. So now you got $1,400 coming. If the kids didn't get their unemployment, I mean, if the kids didn't get the stimulus check, they'll get it. Hopefully they'll get it retroactive. And I can tell you retroactive because my son got his retroactive, and I had him done as my dependent last year, and he did his taxes, but I had him on dependent. I didn't know, this was going to happen. And then this year when he filed his taxes, they gave him his money. They gave him his retroactive. So you have that. So you have poor, you have unemployment, you have housing, you have, you can't, also this is very important, if you owe child support, this stimulus check will not be given out to child support. So if you owe child support, you don't have to worry about it. The money is going to you, not to the person that you owe money to, but to you owe to the state. It's going to go directly to you. There's no money. They can't garnish anything federally or no child support. So in that aspect, you guys are okay. All right. So you have that. So it involves, I just want to take this time to say to you people, is that the Republicans cry when there's money to be paid to you, right? But 4 years ago, when Donald Trump was the president of the United States of America, he passed the Tax Act, right? And that Tax Act was passed, how was it passed? Under the Reconciliation Act. The same act that they wanted to pass this COVID bill. And Republican says, we're not going to pass it through the Reconciliation Act. Or the American people they don't need this money. The American people, they don't need the money. But when it came to the tax relief, they did it. And that tax relief wasn't to help you. That was to help the rich. All those people who said to themselves, now I'm seeing more money. Yes, you see more money. But as of this year, that money, those taxes are going to go back up. Okay, those taxes are going back up to 2027. So in 2027, you're going to be paying the same thing you were paying back in 2017. That part they didn't tell you. So what ticks me is that they complain with the Dr. Seuss and the blah this and blah that, but they don't complain when they have to get to your money. Or that if we get people giving them unemployment, they don't want to go back to work. People, listen to me. A lot of people are out of work because most of the jobs are not. They close. Some people don't know. They don't know. Some people don't know what else to do but their job that they were hired to do. So to go from one job to another, it's hard for some people. So it's not as easy. These people know that, but they play the stupid. They play the stupid card games. Everyone that says a Republican, We don't want that Biden money. Oh, we could be using this. Let's open up the country. But they weren't complaining when Trump gave them the money, right? Or his administration gave the money, because that money is yours. That's not Trump's money. That's not Biden's money. That Trump is yours. That some way, one way or another, that's going to come out of our pockets in the future. But you have $59 trillion in debt, in a national debt. That's never going to get paid. So, also, if your student loans, the stimulus doesn't go to that. So you're good. You're good. So this is what I say. All those people, all those Republicans, I hope that you guys, Republicans and Democrats, see, and hopefully this $1,400 can help you guys out. I hope that the child credit helps you out. I hope that those extra $3,600, whether you take it at the end of the year or you take it monthly, helps you out. Because we need to build this country back. We need to stay away from government spending. We need to stay away from government programs. I believe that everyone should work for their own. If you go get a trade, do something, get a trade, work for yourself. Work for yourself, open your business, and give somebody else a job. Stop making other people rich. We all have a gift. We should all seek that gift, whatever it is. Painting houses, plumbing, electrician, AC, HVAC, mechanic, cutting hair, then whatever it is that you like to do, make that your passion and go out there and persevere. And because there's a lot of people out there, Republicans, we like handouts. Nobody likes a handout, right? There's just as many Democrats taking welfare, Section 8, as there is Republicans. Well, it's more than there is Democrats, statistically wise. So we're not here. We live in a country that we shouldn't be bashing one another out. We should be helping one another. Are there people who are taking advantage? Yes. Are there people who should be on welfare? No. Are there people? Yes. Are there people that shouldn't be on welfare? Yes, they shouldn't be on welfare. Are there people should be in SSI? No. There's some people that shouldn't even need Section 8, but they still have them. You will always have leeches, whether it's here or in Japan. You will always have someone who's going to try to scheme the system. You will always have someone who's going to try to get over it if they can. With their PPP loan, a lot of people got a lot of loans and they falsified everything just to get $1 million, $500,000, $200,000, and to what? So when they got caught, now they got to do jail time. Now all that money they got to pay back. For what? For because you want money, you want a Lambo, because that's somebody bought a Lambo with the PPP money, right? Even senators have gotten PPP loans. Donald Trump's brother-in-law got a PPP loan. Mnuchin's golf club got a PPP loan. The golf club that he is a member of, and that man is worth $500 billion. Steve Mnuchin's worth $500 billion. Okay? So, with that said, if you have any questions about the stimulus, you have any questions about anything, please let me know. If you have not done your income tax, please do so. If you don't know how, please let me know and I will help you to do it. It's very easy and it's free. You don't have to give me your social security number. I will give you step by step on how to do it. Alright? Because this is your money and hopefully this will bring you out and maybe 2021 can bring better than 2020 can. Alright? So, peace.